I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man. I'm going to step off the limb now. Blue, we're breathing again. Thanks a lot. I'm going to step off the limb now. Okay, stand by there, Dane. We're looking. Blue, we're breathing again. Thanks a lot. I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to the Dobsonian Powers channel. Tonight again, Uranus, but tonight we have the opposition 2023. And outside I have already aimed to go acclimated with clear skies. The King!
The King.
Great night. 294 camera outside with the King and an infrared cut filter ready to go. 2x Barlow to test the new plate solver from Sharp Cap with 2x. I think it will work. Of course, it's the Dobsonian Power.
Dobsonian power.
I'm really sorry for the ones that don't have good time and no telescope also. But with us you will have a great night tonight, a great show with Uranus opposition. Yesterday we were working with this small telescope, the Virtuoso Skywatcher 150p go-to telescope, and it was amazing. I will show you because the end of the live stream was the end of the journey, the whole journey from start to the end of a Uranus observation with such a small telescope, a $500 telescope, excellent for these Black Friday deals. And it was an amazing live view of this planet. Let me show you so you can compare now with the 12-inch Dobsonian. because I have here the video that we recorded. Let me write here Uranus 6-inch and 3x Barlow. So this was our capture yesterday. It was the best part of the live stream, the end, with a beautiful live view of this planet. Now, we will watch it not with 6-inch, but with the power of the double, 12-inch Dobsonian. So let's see how it goes. You know, the opposition is always a very nice event to watch the planets, because they are brighter in the sky, they are closer to the Earth, and a great opportunity to capture all that we can from the planets. They are super, super visible. Excellent opportunity. Let me remind you, excellent opportunity to watch it visually. It's a small, perfect disc in a greenish, bluish tint. Amazing, with a 9mm eyepiece is enough that I have with this telescope. So let me connect the camera outside for you to see our hero. And meanwhile, we are streaming from here. Planet Earth. Continent Europe. Country Portugal. Region Algarve. 37 latitude Bortle 5. Hello RV, Daniel, Steven, Catholic, Geisler, just another amateur astronomer, Catholic, West Coast Twins, Mazif, Joffrey, Quasar, Marco, we missed you Marco yesterday, Clefamy, let's go! And the camera and telescope. This will be amazing. And this week the forecast changed to a better place. So hopefully we will do more than this week. With the wheel, you will choose. Let's open the camera, hold on. And there we go, the king.
The king.
An amazing telescope to watch the sky. This is the best. This has everything we need for visual and to watch with a camera. Now, first will be to reset the platform. First, let me check, because I will try to do star hopping.
Start hopping.
Because I love the star hopping, basically, and you should also. So let me open Stellarium. And let's see where is the planet. So Jupiter, Uranus, here. Wow, it's a good place. Here, between Jupiter and the Pleiades. So I have to point the tail rod more closer to the Pleiades. Let me check, because the sky is clear, so no problems in watch this. Jupiter clearly, the Pleiades even better. And then I will point not at the middle will be like this, and a tangent. If I place a line here, it will be a tangent to an imaginary line, so it will not be very hard. This is the middle, it will be a bit to the left. Okay, I got it. This is all I need. And then we have the plate solver. If it works, because it can be a disaster this night. it can be a disaster, because yesterday the plate solver was trying to work with a 3x Barlow, and now we have a 2x but a longer focal length and a smaller field of view. It will be hard. Let's see what we can do, if it will be a fail or an amazing success. First,
Start hoping.
if you're enjoying the show, remember to give it a like to spread it all over the world. Okay, fine, but we have a problem here. We have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Because I noticed that the power, the UPS that supplies the power to the telescope, it's almost at the end. And with the dew, because it's still dew outside, with the dew, it will form very quickly and damage, basically blow up all the session tonight if it stops. The fan is needed to keep the primary mirror clean of dew. Let's see. Now, I pointed. Open Sharp Cap. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. Open the camera. And we have to focus. I forgot that. I forgot. Come on. First problem. Yeah, we don't have stars and should be like huge stars. I will try to move the focus first to see if I can avoid resetting all of this. So let's auto stretch. I will try to move the focus so it will be maybe outwards. Yeah, outwards. It's appearing. There we go. Yes, because I was using the last time the Nexus focal reducer, so the focuser was all in, and as I remember that, it should be moved outwards. There we go. And with the Barlow, we don't need the spikes. Thank you, Renato, for your super chat.
Super shot.
Thanks for knowledge sharing. Dob power is the best. Dobsonian power.
Dobsonian power.
By the way, for the ones that don't know, we just broke like Mach 20. Broke the 20,000 20,000 subscribers. Dobsonian power.
Dobsonian power.
All thanks to me and you. Not only me, don't worry. So thank you very much for your support. It's very needed. We appreciate a lot all of you that are keeping supporting our channel. The ones that can. If you can't, remember it's only 99 cents a month to be a member and you have access to all the benefits. But if you can't, if you don't have 99 cents a month, that's okay. We are here for you. Either ways, let's move on. Now, outwards, let's bring the stars to the best we can. Should be this, because we are, remember, with the 2x Barlow. Yeah, this is... Let me just move a bit more to see if it changed. Yeah, it was that position. We go in and out until we find... It was better, the other one. This is moving. The stars are moving a bit because of the tracking. It's a bit of wind. That's why it's just a breeze. That's why we don't have so much dew as yesterday. The wind helps. The wind helps. Thank you, Geoffrey Waldo, for your super chat.
Super shot.
You may see a few of the bright moons too. We will try, we will try. This can be, as I said, this can be a disaster, but this can be very, very beautiful, this opposition. We will see. We will see. Thank you for your support. You're a great channel member from a long time also. Thank you, thank you. Welcome Andrew Riddle for being a member of this channel. Remember that you can go to the community tab, members tab on my channel and access to all the content I do exclusive just for members. And if you join Discord or you're on Discord, join us because you have also benefits there. Being a member, just have to connect your YouTube account with your Discord account and you will have a fancy name, fancy colors and more benefits, of course, not only the colors. Now, okay, let's see the focus. I have to wait a bit for the stars to calm down because it's moving. Yeah, it was better. The first one was better. Let me move it again. This is it. You see? Very roundish. This is it. This is the best we can do with the Barlow. And now... the test. Now it will be the thing. Now is the moment that I can turn all this party into a disaster. The wind is not helping. Please, wind, help. Now, what I will do, the plan is... Thank you, Quasar, for gifting 10 Dobsonian Power memberships. 10 new members. Scorpio, Christoph, David Woods, Freaky Bob, David Moore, AD Ryan, Lubo in China, Astro Chaps, Astro Man, Astro Womble, Astro whatever. You are now members of this beautiful community. Welcome. Thank you, Quasar. That gives me the energy I need to face the failure, if any. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Calm down. This is moving a lot. Push to assistant. Push to assistant. Full catalog. Search name. You are... Okay. Select the planet. Okay. And start. This is with Astap, I think. I should have changed the focal length. Hold on. I will close this. I will go here because yesterday was different. This is with what? No, sharp cap. Oh god. Sharp cap. This is with sharp cap. I think Robin didn't nail it yet. I think. I will try it anyway. Okay. Blake solve, no. Push to assistant. Okay, let's try with sharp cap. Let's give Robin, he deserves an opportunity. An opportunity. We will be near for sure because my star hoping is good. We will be near the planet. We will be near the planet. Start. Let's see. It takes a bit longer. I saw and I posted on Discord today. I saw a message from Robin from Sharpcap that said that using a Barlow or having a smaller field of view will be harder. Okay, let's try again. Let's give another opportunity to Sharpcap and crank up the exposure from 2 seconds from 2 seconds to 4 seconds. Okay, 4 seconds. And let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's give another opportunity to Robin because he deserves. He's doing a great job. And this doesn't help. This movement of the stars, this doesn't help the software to find stars. Let's see. He said to be patient because it takes time. It failed. He's trying again. Let's see again. Otherwise, we come back to Asta Pletzel. I will be patient. I will follow his advice and wait here in this yellow bar at the top. Says that he's searching. That means that software is working on my demand, but it's not finding. But the thing is, he will search in a region, then another region, then another region, something like that. Let's see if it works. So it's not working. I will come back to our old method. I'm sorry, Robin. It has to be fixed. Stop. Close. And let's come back to the route. So we are with 3,000 millimeters. This can be a disaster now. Let's see. Start. And bam! There we go, there we go, we did it! It's working, it's working! Astap, 1. Sharpcap, 0. Come on, Robin, you can do it. You can do better than this. To our Dobs to work fine. As you can see, we are pretty close to the planet. Spot on, almost. Just when it happens like this, if you do a good star hoping, as I did, and imagine that you don't have any tool, or you can, for some reason, you can't use any tool, electronic tool like I used to help. The trick is the old-fashioned star hoping. You move a bit to the right, nothing. You move back to the left. You move a bit to the left, nothing. You center again where you were at the first time. You move up a bit, you move down a bit. You move down a bit, you move up a bit. Always remembering the place where you started. Then, nothing. 2 to the right, 2, come back 2 to the left. Center again. 2 to the left, like that. Then diagonal. And you will find the planet because you know that you are in the region. That's the trick, that's a secret to do a good star hopping. That's why I'm good star hopping. I am. Okay, so with a manual job, what we have to do now, it's to move it manually, of course. And we will do like this. And while I move, this will be resetting. Hold on. Let's do again the star hopping.
Start hopping.
There we go. The hardest part with this large job, I have to cover the camp. The hardest part with this job, the 12-inch, you see green, It's those movements that I was making, fine-tuning, because it's very large and heavy, the Dobsonian. Yes, we can see loads of moons here. Let's check with Stellarium. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's check Stellarium. Thank you, Chris Green, for your super chat.
Super shot.
Thank you very much for your kind support, Chris Green. Hope you're having fun with your 8-inch Dobsonian telescope. And clear skies. Hello, Damien. Hello, Joel. From Panama. Great. Let me see the message that someone sent to me right now. The man on the mountain. Okay, man on the mountain. If you want, you come later. And yeah, we have Miranda, Ariel, Umbriel, and Titania at the left. These 4 moons right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to take a snapshot, let me see, PNG. It's on PNG. If you want to take a snapshot, if you happen to watch this and want, well, I want to take a snapshot of the moon. You wait until it stops. This awkward movement. Wait, and now, bam! You see? Snapshot. And you will have a picture right away, a picture of the moons and the planet. But now, as you know, to watch the planet, we have to lower the exposures. Yes, it will be weird, Saturn in 2025. Yes, we will, of course. Of course. My hardware is Intel i9. It's my hardware with lots of memory. I can't remember. At least 64 I have, but I think I have more. I upgraded recently to have the live streams. That's why this is better. I reinvest everything. Thank you, Pedro Saborido, for your super shot.
Super shot.
Thank you very much, Pedro. Portuguese name. Let me push you. But with pounds, you for sure you are on United Kingdom. Love to you and all the Portuguese community there. That is lovely. Love your channel. Have you tried the beta 2.0 of Dwarf? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I will spoil it. I will tell you why. Today, I installed the beta version. Not today, yesterday or something. I installed the beta version on my Dwarf 2 telescope for one simple reason. I received the Dwarf 2 telescope that was donated, kindly donated from Dwarf Lab, the producers, the manufacturers of the telescope, that were donating to my local city science center. Not this one. This one they gave to me. This one is mine. This one is mine. But I have a new one. And so I decided to... I was going to wait until it's public, or official. But I decided to install it here. So I can see if there's any issue. So then I can install in the Dwarf that they will receive by donation, because I want to give them the dwarf that was donated half a way to be ready to go. With darks, they don't need to know right away as a beginners. They don't understand nothing about the dwarf, so I will not wait with them. Okay, here's the dwarf. Now let's wait 20 minutes or 15 minutes for the darks to be... I don't need to do that because I already will deliver the dwarf with darks, with the new firmware, with a new application. It's all working fine. It's very nice. Remember, you have to take the darks. You have to take the darks, changing the binning to 1x1 if you want to use the 1x1. I want and I recommend you. So the darks match that number. So yes, I recommend more people here installed. Geisler, I remember that was talking about that. But I recommend you to upgrade to the beta version, mainly because of that. You can do 1x1 binning. Remember the darks. New darks with 1x1. Change first the binning to 1x1 and then new darks and ready to go. Yes, 4 moons here. Titania, Umbriel, Ariel, and Miranda. Miranda here. It's incredible. It's a 12-inch Dob. It's a Dobsonian power. There's nothing that can beat the Dobsonian power aperture.
Dobsonian power.
Catholic, today I don't know. Today is the Uranus opposition and I will deliver that. But another day, we saw already series here. I was surprised that was not... how to say, was not very demanded by people. It's a small dot that we can see, a bright dot, but tonight is Uranus. Now, what do we have to do after taking the snapshot with these 4 beautiful moons here? 4 beautiful moons. It's to lower the exposure. So let's do it. It's at 4 seconds. We need less. This planet and less gain. The gain is at the maximum. Let's lower this. See what happens. There we go. Gain. Exposure. PNG. I'll change for SER files because I will record a video. Let me see the background if it changes from 16 to 8. No, it's worse. 16 is the best one for this planet. It's very, very small. We can see the color. It's a fuzzy green ball, yes. But in the eyepiece you can see a perfect circle, perfect shape, which is amazing. Let's see if I can do a bit more. No, this is the best I can do. It's huge, even like that. If you zoom, it's huge. It's better today than yesterday. It's super bright, of course, because of the position. The planet itself is bright. So series, probably we can see another thing. But series, let me see where it is series. During the week, you will have, during the week, because the forecast, if it keeps like that, it's good. During the week, I will stream again, and you can choose. You choose different objects, I place them at the wheel. The wheel. And then the wheel will randomly select the object. Star Guys in a house. Big screen. Big scream. Are you watching my here the air? No, I don't have. In the ears. With a 4K. It's the best way to watch this, for sure. Oi galera, abraços para o Brasil, Alexandre Barbosa. Me too. This is as look at it's a light green. It's a light green, the color. Tonight is. Yesterday was awful. But tonight is better, a bit better. Let me check the clouds. We still have clouds, but check. How's the satellite? Yeah, it's the haze. This that we see here, it's the haze, and the clouds are here and here. So we have no strong cloud. And we can see here on NASA. Yeah, you see all the coast. I have a lucky star. All the coast, we are within the clouds, between the clouds. Which is amazing. Now, this planet, look the shape. This is how we see through an eyepiece. This is how we see through an eyepiece, but better. Through an eyepiece, it's better. You see? Let me zoom a bit like this. Like this. Through an eyepiece. So, what we learned today so far, that it's better to keep using the ASTAP so far as a plate solver, and with a 2x it works very well. Although yesterday with a 3x it was failing, but sometimes it worked. So we learned that yesterday, and now we learned that today. This is for the people that are leveling up the EAA workflow, which means watching the sky in real time with a telescope and a camera, which is amazing. Come on, this is very bright tonight. Now, we learned how to record a video, and I will do it again right now. So I will do like this. Select ROI. Center the ROI. Make it small. Zoom. So this will be the region of the camera that will be working. Apply the ROI and start capture. And now play the game. This is like playing a game. Now what I'm doing that you are not seeing, let me zoom. That you are not seeing is moving the arrows of my keyboard to keep the planet in the field of view. It's like playing a game, you know, with the arrows. The goal is to keep the planet in the field of view. We don't need too much exposures because we can't see detail on the planet. So it doesn't matter too much. And stop. And now I will lower this because I think it's too much. And try again. No, lower the gain instead. And try, because it's super bright, the planet, and try to see like this if I can capture anything different. Start capture, go. You see? Another capture. I'll come back here to play the game. I'm with the arrows like a kid, moving the arrows, you see? When you see the planet moving, it's me readjusting in the display. See? I lower the gain, it's not so bright, to see what happens then. I will keep the record, and then when I have nothing to do or I have an opportunity, I forgot to change the music. I'll change it right now. So this is working at 150 almost frames per second, the ZW294. Sometimes it can go, if I lower even more the field of view, it will go to 200-ish frames per second. The maximum I think these cameras is 300, I think. So now I stop the record, I will zoom out. See, it's here because of the tracking and probably the speed. The planet is doing like this direction. So the telescope needs a bit more speed to capture it. But we can go to, for instance, next to it, it's Jupiter. As I have to reset the platform, I will do it. Yes, we are using the 12-inch Dobsonian telescope, this beautiful telescope that it's outside, and we call here in this community the King.
The King.
Yes, Andrew, it's right that what I was doing. The trick. Where are you? You drag the box with the mouse, then you adjust. You can make it larger or smaller. And after you have the position you want, click on apply at the right, and it will make the camera work only on that region without losing any detail. You don't lose any resolution, nothing. You just say to the camera to work in that small square that you selected. And then you click on capture, but as you selected a very small square to have a faster frame rate, you will want to keep the planet in the field of view because it will tend to go away. With this magnification and the tracking, it will for sure go away, and the small, very small field of view. So you play, you couldn't see, but I was playing like this with the arrows of the keyboard arrows, to keep the planet always in the field of view. It's funny to do. I like this part. Let me change the music. Yeah, it's a great view. Now I can come back to the... look at the color. If I overexpose or increase too much the gain, it will brighten too much. But like this, you can clearly see, distinguish that cyan, that greenish cyan reflection of the gases that are in the planet and reflecting the sunlight. It's amazing. It's an amazing planet to watch. It's easier, in my opinion, to try this one first instead of Neptune if you struggle, because it's easier and visually it's much easier, much easier to find this one than Neptune, because you can distinguish this one from a star much better. And of course we are zooming it because it's very small. It's a perfect circle here, tiny circle. Now I have to reset the platform. I will increase the speed because I may have bumped the control or something. And I will point to Jupiter for us to see, because tonight is a better night, for us to see how it is Jupiter tonight. And then we can come back. And then we will check series on the Solarium. But Jupiter is very easy, so it's straightforward. So while I reset this, I will do like this. And again, once more. Do the star hopping.
Start hopping.
Let's see how is Jupiter. 4 moons here. The 4 moons of Jupiter here. And I think we could see Oberon also here. I didn't check. I think we saw it. 5 moons. I will see because I took a snapshot. Now Jupiter had a recent opposition, so will be also nice. Europa, Callisto, Io, almost transit. We have no red spot. Yes, we still have a bit of red spot. And here at the right, Ganymede. It can be Io almost in in transit. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Lower the exposure even more. Oh, it's beautiful tonight, Jupiter. It's beautiful. Yes, we can see the red spot. Let me refocus to see. I think it's focused, but yeah, it is. Red spot. There's a red spot. Now it's beautiful tonight, Jupiter also. Red spot here. So what we will do, we will capture Io. Io will transit here, but it will be later for sure. I will show you the site to actually you have on dobsonianpower.com. In free resources, you have the site to watch the transit and the red spot at what hour is in your location. Okay, I'll take the opportunity. I will take the opportunity and I will do the same game. Zoom out. Select Roy. Here's the square. Zoom in. It's fine. Let's do like this. It's moving a bit to the right. Apply. Where is it? Apply. And now change to Jupiter. Go. And here we click on the gray. And then here am I moving the planet, you see? Now I don't need, but as it moves out of the field of view, I will move it. It's at a rate of 120 frames per second, not bad, for a 294 camera. And I will capture in this time, as it's Jupiter and we don't want to mess with the rotation, it rotates very fast. I will use only around 3 minutes. Tonight it's better, so I want to take the opportunity. It's stable. I think we have a bit of breeze. Yeah. You see this movement? It's the wind. I have the light shield. I have the light shield because it was not so windy. But adding the light shield to the Dob, of course, it's more sensitive to the wind. I like a lot this planet. Also visually is even better. And we have the Io Moon at the left. I'm trying to play this game in the keyboard, taking care of that. And the goal now is different. The goal is, first, it's the same to keep the planet in the field of view. Here. But also not losing track of the time. We have already 2 minutes. We will do a bit more. Hold on. And we will catch the red spot. Great red spot of Jupiter. While it exists, they suspect that sooner or later will disappear. So we record this for future generations. Two minutes and 40. This year, 2023, in what concerns to the planets, to me was the year of Jupiter. Saturn is already that thing with the inclination of the rings. They are not so good now. At least with weak tracking. Okay. We have a bit more than 3 minutes. And thank you, Star Guy, for your super chat!
Super shot.
Thanks a lot, Star Guy, your precious member and moderator of this beautiful community. Tiago's doing a fantastic job, and more Dobsonian power to the members, of course, to the members and to the people.
Dobsonian power.
Thank you so much. Amazing. I'm loving it. Now, Star Guy always joining us in those weird live streams that we do with no camera. It's amazing. Now, I will zoom out. You see, I increased the speed and the planet Uranus was moving away, up. Now I increase the speed and the planet stay here. Now, what the image? Do you want Alexandre? Do you want the image big? I usually do, but I couldn't because I was recording a video. Here, look at this, the power of the 12-inch Dobsonian. Look at this beautiful Jupiter. Look at this, with the moon here. This you only see with a large Dobsonian. Only here, in the Dobsonian power channel. Come to the Dobfather, come. Yeah, it looks good. Yes, I'm using a 2x Barlow. Okay, now while I will do like this and I will check series. Someone asked for series, let's see. I think this is updated, I think. Series. I think it is. No, not on site. So what do you want? To celebrate the 20,000 subscribers of the Dobsonian Power channel? What do you want? We already saw Uranus, so I feel my conscience is clean. It doesn't matter. You choose. Shall we come back to Uranus opposition? Or shall we watch a different object? I will give you that that choice. Uranus, or you want to choose an object? And tell me the object that you want. I will tell you what we have. I can change the Barlow for a focal reducer. We have... Let me see through the window. We have the Orion Nebula. This is the window to the sky. What do you want more? Window to the sky. That's it. We live with that. We have the Pleiades, right next to Jupiter. The most famous ones, if you want, because we didn't watch it yet. It's not weekend, but it's Monday tonight. It's Monday. But it feels like weekend. It feels like Saturday night. To blow your eyes is Jupiter. Orion Nebula. Actually, the Crab Nebula, it's a good one also. Okay, both use a focal reducer. I will do that. I will change my focal reducer. I will change my... And then when I change, if people come to ask, where is Uranus? So Uranus, you come back to the... You watch the replay. Or come back to the beginning of the stream, because it was a beautiful Uranus. So, I will change. I will first... Very important. I always do this because sometimes it's so beautiful, Jupiter, with the red spot and the moons. I will close the camera. Close. Because I will unplug the USB cable 3.0. I will unplug the USB cable. I will take off the Barlow, the camera, and the extension. And here inside I will do the rest. Yeah, it will be that like that. I hope it's... I believe it's an amazing night to watch the Orion Nebula. And the Crab also. You see? Oops. My imaging train. The camera, the Barlow, 2x Barlow, super heavy, 2-inch, and the extension. This is foam to protect from the dew. Now, one thing that I want to teach you, because not only for beginners, because I see many people that have more time making that mistake. Now, with the Dobs. You collimate your Dob now, and you know how to collimate. Let's assume everyone here knows, and even the beginner. You watched my video about collimation and you did the collimation right. And then you decide to use a Barlow, but you need, if you need, an extension like this. Or other extension. You need an extension to move outwards the focus plane. When you add the extension, you have to insert the tool, the collimation tool again, and recollimate. I mean, not recollimate, to adjust at least the extension. Not recollimate, to adjust the extension, and you do that when you tighten the screw, or the screws of the draw tube of the focuser. You adjust in a way that when you have it very well tightened, it's still on collimation. Because I know, by experience, I know that now I use the focal reducer to watch Orion Nebula. Then I say, okay, let's move to a Barlow to watch a planet. And I insert this extension or other extension, and it will not be perfectly collimated. It will be a bit out of collimation because we insert other stuff and then we tighten screws, and that for a camera it's important. So always do this. Always recollimate, not recollimating but readjust the extension with a collimation tool. And then yes, you can place the Barlow. And if you want to try, you place the Barlow, you insert the tool, and you will see that it's collimated. That's because the problem is usually not in the Barlow. If it's a stiff and strong Barlow like this one. Usually the problem is when you tighten this to the draw tube. So make sure you check that, because some telescopes are better than others. Some focusers are better than others in this. And check to know your telescope, know your Dob. It's one more thing that you should make sure you know about your Dobsonian telescope. It's yours. Commitment to the telescope. And now, let's take this off. With a barrel, I use the filter and this extension, but now I'll try to take the filter. I can't. This filter is super... I need help. I need this. You know what this is, no? Use like this. That's done. A very important tool to have that saves you in these situations. Here's the filter. Now the filter come back to the virtuoso setup, which means the cheap focal reducer here in the cap. Cap the barrel to protect it. At the top to protect it. I like to show not because of you, but beginners that don't know very well the workflow. Always do this to the sensor to keep it clean, because there's particles of dust in the air. And the powerful setup that I love to use. Studies on a Nexus. This is a powerful setup. Good buy for Black Friday. Studies on a Nexus. If you have a Newtonian. Excellent. It's probably the best tool I ever purchased to my Dobsonians. It's already ready to go. There's a bother neodymium filter inside. We can use... What filter should I use? Tell me in the chat. Should I use... First we go to the Orion Nebula and then probably we go to the... that is lower in the sky also. The Crab Nebula. What filter should I use tonight? The bother neodymium or the narrowband filter? Yes, I need the extension to capture because my Dob is hacked to work with everything. The cables. I only use one cable, Chris. An USB cable of 5 meters and that's it. With the Dobs. With these Dobs. Narrowband? Okay. It's easy to change, so... The narrowband, it's here. Narrowband. I think it's the dual band. From ZWO. I think. Doesn't have the name, but... Clean this mess. Always dust particles. I take this. And I insert this. Narrowband. Let's see. It will be the first time. It will be the first time. Thank you, Guancho7, for your super chat.
Super shot.
Hello from Washington State. I'm new on this. Thanks for teaching me so much on these 2 last months. Skywatcher, Flex Tube, 8-inch, Dobsonian telescope, and the ZWO 533MC Pro. That's wonderful because it has a cooler. It's better than mine. With a cooler, it has a stable temperature. However, to do what I do, it's not so significant. It's more when we have hot summer nights that the cooler will be amazing. But it will be better, always better. And then if you want to level up to astrophotography path, then the cooler will be very important. The 533, it's a wonderful camera, very similar to the 294. It doesn't have amp glow, but I also don't have here with the 294, so that's a fact. However, it's a square display, a square field of view. Mine is a bit larger to the sides, the panorama view, and has a different pixel size. But it's an excellent one. After the 294, if I had to choose, for sure would be the 533. And Pro preferably. And the 8-inch is a great telescope. Flex tube, it's amazing, so you will not have any problems with the focal reducers like this one that we will use, the Arizona Nexus. This is a bit expensive tool, Arizona Nexus, but it's worth it. More later in your journey. Fix that in your brain, because at the beginning, when it was told to me that it was a good option, I didn't want because it was so expensive. But later, I realized that it was a very good option, very important one. You will see the quality. Now it's the first time that I will do narrowband with the amazing Orion Nebula. I love this nebula. I strongly recommend to everybody to start with this nebula if you are starting in astronomy, in visual or with a camera. Orion Nebula is the better. Yes, it is a great product. Okay, now I will place like this, insert in the focuser, and that's it, and connect the cable. Now, for the Orion Nebula, I took the caps off. My finder. I use the Telrad, but I like to use the finer scope to fine-tune and get it spot on. And now some of you might be thinking, so he said to collimate and then place the extension and recollimate because of the extension. But now he changed to the focal reducer and he didn't tell that. Why is that, Jag? Why didn't you have to recollimate now that you changed the Barlow for the Arizona Nexus focal reducer and coma corrector? For one simple reason, because now without the extension, the problem was in the extension, and it is in the extension always. And now I know perfectly the intensity of when I tighten the screw of the focuser, it has one screw only to the clamping rings. When I tighten, I know exactly the intensity that I have to put in the strength tightening to have it perfectly. If I don't tighten, it will not be so perfect. If I tighten too much, it will bend a bit. But if I give a certain strength, you feel that. That's why the commitment to your telescope, to know your telescope, your Dobsonian telescope, you feel that. You know that already when you sight. You know that it will be spot on. Now, I will have to refocus the telescope, connect the camera first, refocus the telescope, so I will point to a bright star. If I point to Alnitak, probably you will see a bright dot glare because of the filter. It's natural, but it's fair enough for us to focus the telescope with the spikes. And then after focusing, I will do a quick star hopping to point to the Orion Nebula. So connect the camera. Again. Members can access this that I use to fast connect everything. The camera is not connected, the cable. That's why it's not opening. Hold on. This sequencer, it's called, that I use, it's super fast to connect everything. It does everything. You can learn if you are a channel member, just going to the content I do for members only. You see the dot? Now I know, because I was using a Barlow, probably I will have to go in, even without the extension. Let's see. No, not out. In. I will stretch this to the right here at this thunderbolt to watch better. And now I will do like this. This is a first approach. I didn't point anywhere. Because now I will fine tune pointing to a brighter star to watch the spikes. This is very important. If you do this kind of workflow, as I do, this is very zoomed in, intentionally, because now I will stop, I will zoom out, you see, and I will point to a brighter star, and then we fine tune. With the stars on an axis is much easier. And notice that while with a cheap focal reducer you will have the edges all deformed, all warped, with the stars on an axis you don't. You have everything round. You see the stars? It's an amazing tool. Hold on. It's not Alnitak, it's the other one, but we have good focus. You see the spikes? Very well collimated. You can see by the star. Now remember that if I place the star here at the edge, when you have glare around, it will distort the glare only, but that doesn't mean that it's not collimated. At the center it will be round. You can't see very well. Maybe if I do like this. You see? This faint glare that we see around the star, only at the center of the screen, that center will be a perfect shape. If you move the star to the left or to the right or whatever, it will be always shifted. It's normal because we are using a focal reducer that has a lens that is curved. Different lenses. Okay, now what I will do okay, what I will do now is the star hopping.
Start hopping.
Now that I have everything focused, let's star hope to the Orion Nebula. Bam! Bam! Well, a bit more. I don't know if the finer scope is very precisely fine-tuned. Should not. Because I pointed to the center. I will just move a bit up. Just move a bit up. Look, these natural colors. Just out of the gate. Without nothing. No stacking, nothing. This is amazing. Hold on. The hard part to fine-tune the position of the telescope, and now we do the live stacking. Let's see, with darks and flats maybe. 8 seconds. Yeah, let's see. My darks are old, but let's see what happens. Filter. Okay. Histogram. Something happened with the camera connection because this is not usual, this histogram. No, something happened here. Maybe when I took off the USB. I'll do this. Close camera. Close sharp cap. Disconnect and connect the USB. This sometimes happens during live streams. And now, connect sharp cap. Reopen. There's no live stream of the Dobsonian power without struggling. Even with a easy nebula. Now connect the camera. 294. Okay. It's the same. Something's happening with the camera. You are not supposed to have the histogram like this with this camera. Let me try. Now is better. Maybe the darks. Okay, let's do... I'm using no darks, no flats. Let's do... Okay, no darks. So I can perfectly change the exposure without any problem. 8 seconds. I increased from 4 to 8. Let's wait for the frame. Look these natural colors. Okay, 8 seconds. And now, bam! Now we do like this, and there we go. There we go. There we go. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. My god, my god. Like this. Overexposed. It's overexposed. But this filter does this, and while the Baader neodymium doesn't do this to the trapezium. I don't like this. I'm honest. With a dual band. It's true that it's getting more detail here. This is a narrow band filter. Let me see if less gain will happen the same. I don't like that artifact. Let's see if it happens with less gain as we are. No, now it's good. That's clear because the stars are... I'm using a narrow band filter, dual band. I cleared, now it has no artifact. Well, it could be some... Let's see, let's see. Now it's fine. So far. But if I increase... It's the first time I use a narrow band to the Orion Nebula. But in fact, right out of the gate, we can see details around this hydrogen, this oxygen here. The other gene is the reddish. And now it has no artifact. It could be the software. Oof. I'm a bit relieved. In fact, it has loads of details. Let's move this. Let's first do here this. This. Wow. You see the power of the Dobsonian? You see, without any processment after the fact. Watching live, 96 seconds, guys, 96 seconds, and this. Yes, Star Guy, the trapezium, I think, but I have to tune the things from scratch to avoid overexpose. We can try. We can try. Loads of details. Look at this. We can zoom and see already details that usually you can't right out of the gate. I will try that. But let me first give it a bit more and take a snapshot. Imagine this post-process it. And if I will be firebombed. Hold on. Save exactly as seen. I will be firebombed here. Look. You see? A new AP? Look. Look. Bam. Firebombed. It will mess the image. Now. 3 minutes of image. Dobby is amazing. Let's see what he was telling us, Star Guy. Clear. I don't know if live stacking like this we can. Let's see. Move this down. Maybe 4 seconds. Let me decrease the exposure. 4 seconds. Okay, clear. To have it sharper. Let's try it, Star Guy. Let's try it. If we... live stacking. I think... no. Live stacking, at least live stacking. No, we can try it on the display. Let's lower the exposure. 2 seconds, see what happens. Because what Star Guy is telling us to do is a different thing. It's to go to this trapezium, which are these 4 stars, and try to find the other 2. Let me see the message. A, B, C, D is what we have. E, F, I, G, the 4, the other 4. And no, the other 6, H2, H1. No, it's asking too much, Star Guy, I think. Well, we can see here and here, I think. Let me see if we have an image for you to see. Hold on. M42 trapezium. Let me see if we have here for you to see what we are talking about. ABCD, okay, that one we know. ABCDE. I want to capture all of those. Hold on. Sky and telescope. Okay, no, we can't hear. We can hear one, another, I think. The E should be... This is the F. This is the F. barely can see, and this is the E. F, E. But those are the easiest ones. Let me see if I can see a picture. I can't find a picture. Wait, sky and telescope. Usually these guys have good... there we go. Okay, what he's talking about is this. What he's talking about is we have, everybody can see this, A, B, C, D. This is the like a bucket, no? In this case, upside down. We are watching upside down. E, F are very close to the ones at the bottom, and then we have more G, I, H2, H1, see? But we can barely see here E and F. Maybe if we lower this, let me try again. One second, see if it improves, because it improved to 2 seconds. He wants to see, yes, it improves. Look, now we can clearly see the E and the... Now I'm confused. The E and the F, I think. Well, this one here, next to this star, the 4 stars of trapezium, we have here one and here another. Let's lower even more to see. Go to sub 1 second. Clear. 1, 2. So it's the F and E that we saw. And then so far, let's lower even more. Maybe that's the trick. No, it's worst. It's worst. In this case, it's worst. Let's increase. 250 milliseconds, clear. It's a nice challenge. Lower the gain. 150. Clear. We play with the gain and the exposure. No. Increase the exposure. 5 alpha second. Clear. Well, no. With higher gain was better. 250. Yeah. It's that star guy. We can see these two, at least. Hold on. I don't know, because I'm using the narrowband filter, if it's better to try this challenge with a narrowband or without it. Because the narrowband cuts a lot of the stars. So if we move again to the live stack, and clear, yes, massive process the image, it will be a better to make it pop, at least make it pop. Now I am aiming to the nebula itself. 40 seconds, this 12-inch top. 40 seconds of the Orion Nebula with a 12-inch Dobsonian telescope. This is incredible. I think between A and B you can faintly see E, probably. Hola Iván, saludos para Argentina. Boludo. Saludos, saludos. Me encanta Argentina. Hola, hello Amy. We will probably need to reduce the exposure to resolve those. Yes, yes, and that's. I don't have that experience yet with narrowband. I'm exploring the narrowband in EAA. I don't know if with a Baader neodymium. Next time that we come here with a Baader neodymium. Well, I can change. And the filter and see what happens. But let me capture a bit more of the nebula to have at least a decent picture to post. Let's see, like this. I thought the narrow band would cut more of the trapezium. But no. Dark sky, of course, Amy, of course. Dark skies are the best. Yes, Sargai, we have to explore again that challenge. Without a narrow band. Maybe we can do it now. Let me just... another satellite. 2 satellites here. Again, photobombed. This Orion Nebula, it's still lower in the sky. We can do it again. Hold on. With let's try with the broadband filter that I have here. I just changed. I don't need to change anything. Just the filter outside and refocus. Yeah, I will be photobombed again. Never mind. Let's go to the natural view. Non-stacked. And I will change, but I will have to refocus this. Look, the satellites. Or UAPs. Who knows? 2. 2 here. Got you. 2 here. Let me change the filter without moving anything. And it's very, very fast with the filter drawer. Now I will have to refocus just a bit, I think. Yeah, you see the difference. And let's see. Hold on, let me... You see? I moved the focus and it's only a bit, just a touch here. It's too much. Oh, it's fine. I think we can have a star. Again, another one. SpaceX just launched loads of satellites also. At the end they will force me to have their internet. Let's see if we can see some spikes to help us. So I don't have to go to can barely see. I'm refocusing. There we go. There we go. I think now... Ah, here we have spikes. We will try that, Star Guy. I think it's focusing. Yeah, it is. This is moving. It is. This is moving because of the wind. And the tracking. Io is transiting Jupiter. Oh, we did it in the other day. I changed already the barrel and I took off the barrel and the extension. Purple Knight. Yes, this is not... it's the tracking. Hold on. Yeah, it's the tracking because it's focused. It's the tracking. Or wind or something. Well, we'll try it anyway. First, the same. No darks. 4 seconds. I will move to 8 seconds. I don't know if with the wind. You see the color is a bit different. 8 seconds. This is with a Badr Neodymium. I prefer this color. This is with the Badr Neodymium broadband filter. Now the telescope is not helping. She's not tracking so well. It's focusing. Well, kind of. It's the tracking. Something or the speed or something or the wind or whatever. Next time we will do the wheel, but for not to give codes. That's over already. The discount codes from Astro Art Finland, our sponsor. It was so fine, and now the stars. Okay, but as it is to watch the torpedo. Ah, now it's good. Okay, let me just take a picture with 3 minutes, then to compare, as we can frame everything very well. I prefer the Badr Neodymium in this one. That's how it looks with my phone camera. Of course, because this is only stuck with 40 seconds. And this is a very nice nebula. It's super bright. It's very nice to to try with any device, even a smartphone. Thank you, Purple Knight. We did it. We have the last live stream. You can see the transit of Io and the red spot also. We were on Jupiter a while ago in this live stream, but it was not there yet. I said it will transit, but later. But we captured the red spot tonight. And Uranus, of course. Okay, it's again photobombed. I will save quickly. Again, it's Elon Musk for sure. Okay, let's do the trick that Star Guy talked about. Now, lower the exposure and again. And now clear and zoom. Let's see with this filter if it's different. Now I'm curious to know. I think we can see 1, 2, 3. Or is it the tracking? Clear. 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 Lower again the exposure. Clear. Tracking. Tracking problems. Tracking problems. We have... I think it can be wind now. Yeah. Let me check. Yes, it's wind. It's windy now. And I have the light shield. Actually, the other filter, I think it worked better for that experiment. To make pop the other stars of the trapezium. Hey, Purple Knight, be aware that you are talking about visual, no? But visual, you should see with your Dob, 10-inch Dob and a good eyepiece. You should see, it's not like this. The other filter, the narrow band was better for this, I think. Okay, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Let's move again to 4 seconds. And see what happens. Lesson learned. Trapezium. Bam. I like the colors with the broadband filter. More natural. I'm talking about the nebula itself. There's just a delay. But visually, you're talking about watching this nebula visually or with a camera like I'm doing tonight? Because there's a huge difference. So I can understand. You are asking more objects, but we will leave that for another day of the week because we have decent weather, and I think it will be more or less like this. At least we can capture some nights, and I will be doing more live streams, don't worry. Visually. Of course, that's the reason. When you say the camera itself make it better, you ask that and you answer yourself. The camera itself make it better. First we can't see the hydrogen. Well, I could once, a rare night, amazing night, that I could see like some thin traces of the red. Very, very faint. I was there for a long time and I could. But we can't see this part, the reddish. We can see this. This is the best we can see, is this part of the oxygen and the dust here. And the trapezium, everything. The stars we can see perfectly. Because our human eyes can't see the colors in the sky. Well, in the deep sky. We can on the planets. I'm using this camera. 294. 294 MC. Not cooled. And this telescope, which is the king.
The king.
And the stream is always from here, 37 latitude, south of Portugal. Planet Earth. Continent Europe. Country Portugal. Region Algarve. 37 latitude, Bortle 5. So we have pending for the next live stream the Crab Nebula. Let me see the position to see the hours, if it's better at the beginning. Crab Nebula. And then we will see. Let me open Stellarium to check. The camera, it cost me at the time 600. Now it's more expensive. Everything. But it's a very good camera. And it's not the most expensive range. Now it's around 900 bucks, I think. With a Black Friday. Well, the ones that won the discounts of 100 bucks in AstroArt, it's 100 bucks less. So the crab is... We will have the Eskimo Nebula here on Gemini also. The crab... see it here. What's that? Yeah, it's later in the night. This time, right now it's a 60 degrees. It's very good. Okay. What do we have more? The Pleiades. To plan the week. Yes, me too, Brian. I still remember that moment, and visually also. But in EAA it was different because it was with a 294 So that small field of view, but bam, the nebula, and then lowering the exposure, so that was super exposed. But it was amazing. But I had a better feeling watching it visually for the first time, the Orion Nebula, and on camera it was the first wow moment was with the Horsehead Nebula, because we couldn't see the Horsehead Nebula visually, so it was a bit frustrating. And then first time, and it's difficult for someone that's not experienced star hopping like I am right now, but at that time I was not so experienced with a camera pointing a 12-inch Dob, and the 224 is very small field of view, and bam, the head of the horse there. I quickly called my wife, and we were super excited with that adventure. What do we have more? Hubble Variable Nebula, Cosmic Bat, Eskimo, these ones, the Medusa. Rosette is very nice for the refractor. Monkey Head, it's a very nice one to watch. Crab Nebula. Then the Big Dipper will start to rise, but it's still early. Heart and Soul to the refractor, double cluster. I think this year I didn't image Andromeda, I only watched it visually. Oof, Star Guy. I also can imagine. And sketched that years ago with my home built 12-inch. And seen colors like your shirt visually. Did you know that there's a man that lives in a mountain that is trying to learn how to sketch? On Discord, you will see, it's called Anaximandros. You will see there the reports on visual section on our Discord. And also the other day was someone that was commenting in a video, one of my videos. Well, I appreciate your help, and this it was a video about Stellarium, that trick to fix the rotation, the red spot position, and he was very pleased, and he said, I do sketch for some years ago that I'm doing this. I have been doing this for some years, sketching. And this helped me a lot, and I said join us on Discord, because I know there's many people that do sketches of the sky, but it's not very it's not people don't know usually what's that of sketching, how to do it, and what's that basically. And I can't do, because I'm awful sketching. I just can't. I'm awful in doing that. But there's people that is very good drawing and could have that knowledge, improve that knowledge and apply it and do amazing things with just a pencil. So I encourage you to share on the visual observations, to share those sketches. I remember that you shared one already. Casper the friendly ghost here on the Orion. Medusa, Eskimo will be with a... maybe with a Barlow. And that's south. Robin's Egg Nebula. Fornax. Fornax, it's full of amazing galaxies. South. Next one we will... this is full. I watched them all. Look, for instance. Look at this one. Fornax, and it's a southern constellation. It has here this one also, Fornax A. It's a beautiful galaxy. Look, two galaxies, A and B. We'll do Fornax. I do it every year. And just if you are on the south or near south, you can see it. Sculpture was already... okay. We have lots of things. Monkey Head, we have to do it. Pleiades. Phantom Galaxy. Andromeda is gone already, west. Yes, Andromeda is gone. Well, people. You see the man on the mountain, the Anaximandros. Well, I'm awful. I can't. I know my limitations. I know my limitations. People, I will see you in the next live stream during the week, and then we will explore even more the sky. Sketching does an incredible job of training the eye to enhance the observers. Of course. It's the old world method. Of course. Of course. It helps a lot visually. Well, I love sketching. It trains you to visual observe better. The one I did was 40 years ago. Oh god, you have such an experience, Chris. I'm glad that you are here connecting with us, because that feels like you are in it again. You are in it again. Don't leave this again. Guys, see you next live stream, and have an awesome start of the week. Bye bye. I will place the 12-inch beast down here.